Hey there, Pisces. This is Jamie. Hope you're doing well as always. Today, we're going to check in and check your energies and your person's energies and see what is happening there. You're going to see a few readings pop up today, and our usual one that's usually at 11 p.m. Mountain Time, Colorado time. So, yeah, I just wanted to check in and see your energies, see your person's energies, and see where things are at and what's going down for you guys. And then I might do a quick one for each star, each zodiac sign attached to Pisces as well. So let's see how we go here. So let's connect into your energies, and then we'll pull some. So we're going to do past, present, future. Let's have a look for Pisces. So this is a timeless read, guys. So whenever you come across this, and thanks for being here. All right, for our Pisces. I'm sure this one was the first one out in another read. Past, present, and future for Pisces. This is your energy, Pisces, and then we'll connect into theirs. We don't read reversals if you're new here, just to let you know. We just simply connect into the overall energies. Okay. And let's get your person's energies. What's Pisces person? What do they have to say? Okay. Their overall energy. Your overall energy. Okay. And then we'll dive in a bit deeper, guys, okay? So Pisces, having a look at your energy in the past, I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Moon energy, there's some defensiveness here. Something that I think you've been really trying to work hard towards, or what you felt you were working hard towards with a connection. And potentially something happened here that you didn't see coming, especially when we see the Tower energy and the Three of Swords. I do feel like there was, a potential breakdown in this relationship that you just weren't expecting. It wasn't something you anticipated, because you thought you were just doing, the right thing. You thought you were showing up, you were serving, you were like doing everything that you possibly could, to show your care. But maybe it was coming across in a way that wasn't seen for the intention that it was, right? Like the genuine intention of making an effort, of being there, and maybe too trying to set boundaries and things like that. But we see the breakdown here. But again, I don't feel you saw this potentially coming. This could be vice versa, guys, for each other and your person, but that's what is showing up here with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Having a look at where things are going, you really do want to work with this person, work together with this person, get on the same page, get towards the same goals. I feel for some of you, you may even be requesting or seeking for someone to come in to support this, to help mentor you guys through this breakdown, because you really do want to seek this new beginning, a fun, exciting, adventure with this person is what I feel. Maybe for you as well, having a new career or a new path or a new passion project is also something that is important. And if it's a dynamic that is not coming together for you, or it's not something that you want, I do feel you're putting a lot of your energy and focus on your career, okay? Your overall energy, though, showing up towards this connection is the Eight of Swords. So that means like they can tell that you're in your head a bit if you guys are in connection here, okay? You may not realize that the potential way that you're communicating, or the energy that you're in is a little restrictive, okay? And I wonder too, respectively here, Pisces, if there's just something that's kind of slowing you down in terms of the choices that you're making or the decisions that you're making, because you can't make them from a healthy, true healthy place. It's like when you look at the, your the emotions on a scale. Sometimes we think we're making, smart decisions or the right decisions or communicating in the right way. That, I mean, we're obviously doing the best that we can with what we are or where we're at. But if you're operating from a place that's a little bit like you're heightened in feeling, I feel like that's potentially how you're coming across to this person. For your counterpart here, or the person that's on your mind, again, you could be connected, you could be disconnected. Whoever is on your mind, what's coming on through here is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. It seems like there was a lesson this person had to learn or something that had to change, because they were just taking on, I don't know if it's situations, thinking, or experiences that were like overburdening them and they couldn't take it anymore. So something had to change here. And maybe it's something they were calling out about. And maybe you were trying to help them over here. You were trying to help them, but you didn't actually realize what was going on, like the truth behind it. And I feel like this person, made a call here. I mean, you're both showing very defensive, challenge in thinking. Yeah, but I feel like someone, like this person here, made a decision to, I don't know, for some of you, this could have been moved out, could have been, I think it was a decision that was made that was not easy for them, okay? I don't know, again, what type of connection or relationship that you have with this person, but it seems like whatever choice that they made, it rocked your world, is what I'm getting here. But I don't think you even saw this coming, is what I'm seeing, especially with this moon energy. That's what keeps playing over and over here. What I'm seeing though is that they want things to work out, they want things to balance out. This temperance energy that's showing up, and I feel like they're going to communicate this with you quite soon. Maybe they have to go through their own journey and own experiences. They're going through their own karmic experience, they're going through their own shit, like lessons that they had to learn. But there's no doubt here, Pisces, that you're learning lessons too. The energy and where they're coming from is they do want this connection. They're showing up that they want this connection, but maybe they just don't know how to work with it, okay? Because when they make a decision, there's always seems to be some battle. And if you're both battling and believing and standing in your truth, and there's no alignment, it's just this constant battle, right? And so that could be potentially what is happening here, and what we see. So let's get some further clarifiers on what we need to know, guys. So what is Pisces? I'm going to put that back. It was the Ace of Swords. Let's just have a think here. What I'm going to move these and let's go into the potential outcome for this connection. What's the potential outcome for this connection? Okay. So we've got the 8 of emotions, the 2 of materials, the 4 of emotions, and the Justice. I'm going to get 2 more, guys. Just let me move these out of the way. What is the potential outcome for this connection? Got the Queen of Inspiration, the Six of Materials, and then we've got the Ace of Voices. Well, clearly the Ace of Voices wanted to come out for a reason, guys, because it flipped out. Now it's come out again. So when we look at your energies together, so this is looking at your energies individually, where you're both at right now, and where things are potentially going with each individual action that you want to take. It seems you're both, what I'm gathering here, on the same page, just different approaches, right? If this is your partner here, Pisces, again, you could be vice versa, but there seems to be like they want to work out how to get your emotions, your connection back together, how to heal it. They're looking at that and they want to communicate this with you. I think you're both trying to be strong, but at the same time, and be brave and show that, you know, you're doing okay or whatever. But it's just, anytime I feel you connecting, there's conflict. But what's showing up in your energies together, when you look at the energies together, you've got the Eight of Emotions and the Two of Materials. So this, you know, this is pretty on par, stating that someone walked away and moved away because it was unbalanced. There was something unhealthy. Unfortunately, I think with just the way that you operate, Pisces, you believe that things are going to be okay. You believe that you can nurture it, you can do the right things to make something work. This person operates from differently, quite clearly. They were overloaded, overburdened, and couldn't take anything on anymore. So like I said, I feel this person did choose to walk away because it was too unbalanced. It was too much. But as we move on, I think there's this, you know, the feeling between you is like, it's interesting because the Four of Emotions energy, it's like you're both stuck in your own thoughts, your own feelings. When we look at this energy, this is your cup. This is your new beginning that you seek, that you want to, you know, bring to this party of reconciliation with this Three of Cups. But it's like you can't see. You're caught up in this space and energy. And this is potentially for both of you. This is like your connection and energy together. But you both want things to balance out. It seems you both want things to work, but you don't know how to get out of this soup of emotions and feelings that I just feel you're both very down right now, but you're trying to figure out how to break through what hasn't been working to bring it into balance, is what I can see here. With the Queen of Inspiration and the Six of Materials, you know, this is the bold action that comes into play to help things balance out. But just remember too, with the Justice energy, sometimes it's about timing, okay? It's about timing and truth. So things may be moving a little slow, but I do see progress happening here. The Queen of Inspiration energy, it's like you both might not realize you're communicating energetically towards each other, like kind of like ESP, is that what you call it? Telepathic energy. Both thinking about each other a lot, both trying to connect into how each other's feeling, what's going on. You know, do they really, you know, do they want to make this work? Do they not want to make this work? Should I be moving on? Should I stay? But what I'm seeing is that two parts here. I think what's really important for both of you is to focus on yourself, giving to yourself, because I think when you do that and get into a healthy state of recognizing your sense of worth and just who you are and giving that to yourself, you're going to start seeing things like lighten up, brighten the load that you may be experiencing, that allows then opportunity for when, you know, usually people have healed and love themselves. There's just this something about you that you engage differently, okay? But this is also showing things balancing out, okay? Things balancing out, or the desire for something to balance out here. With this Ace of Voices, it's like someone's got the clarity here. It's like there's some form of clarity that's happening. Let's just get one more on the outcome. Yeah. There's like infinite energy that wants to go in here. Okay. You've got the Ace of Voices and the Eight of Materials. So this is about both of you putting in the effort, but recognizing the desires that come with each of those. Because when we put in effort and something that we love doing, something that we believe in, there's a different energy. It's one that's more uplifting, it's one that's more focused. But I feel like you guys need the clarity. You both need to come in connection to each other to have this conversation, to make the plans and start putting them into action is what I'm gathering here. I don't know. I'm just gathering right now you're not on the same page or haven't truly communicated what you're working towards. And I feel like that's potentially a bit of a challenge here. So let's find out what the challenge is. But that's what I'm gathering the challenge is here. With the Ace of Voices though and the Eight of Materials, it's like you need the clarity of what the effort's going to be that's going to help support this dynamic. So let's have a look at what the challenge is and how to best support your path and journey. Yeah, see the Five Inspiration, you're not on the same page. What else do we need to know about this challenge between this connection? What's the challenge? Yeah, so you guys aren't on the same page. That's what it seems. It's like, and the reason is because you don't know what you're focusing on. There's competing, you're trying to compete in a sense, like work towards something, but you both don't know what you're working towards. And I feel like once you guys have that clarity of what helps, support the relationship, if that is what you're choosing together, then you got to figure that out. Interestingly, you've got now the Queen of Materials showing up. So I feel there's a big emphasis here. We've got the Queen of Inspiration and the Queen of Materials. So I feel there's an emphasis here, Pisces, for you to really focus on your growth, your sense of stability and security. Because I feel the more that you focus on you, the easier this dynamic is going to be. Because I feel your person operates very differently to you, okay? They operate very differently. And there's something here that's just telling me from this energy that for things to balance out, you need to refocus on you. Because if if something has like shocked you the way that it has, and like I said, I feel this kind of came out of nowhere. And if you've been really trying to hold on to this connection to make it work, I'm just gonna hold back a bit. Do you realize here, like I didn't realize that I actually had swapped the decks around. It's like you guys are talking to each other. Like I said, mental telepathy. You know what I'm saying here. But yeah, I feel like things are going to come back around. You've got the Temperance here showing up twice. To me, this is healing and being able to come like together harmoniously from an emotional state. What you truly feel, what you truly desire, and how you guys can work towards it. But again, importantly, it's being like clear on what it is that you guys are working towards to be able to define that. Okay, so let's see what the divine guidance is here for you to best support this connection. So for our cross watchers, this is pretty informative as well for those that are connecting with a Pisces. So divine guidance, there's a lot of cards here, but let me just get divine guidance for our Pisces connection. Yeah. Loves, look, we've got the Empress energy, the Ace of Emotions, and the Knight of Emotions. This can come in two parts. If you want this connection, it's important to acknowledge here. You got the Queen of Materials, you got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands to me is kind of like, stepping up into this Empress energy. I even think sometimes the Nine of Coins is, that independent, attractive energy. But it's really important right now for you to connect into the Empress energy within you. Whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter. This is about embodying your compassion, your care for things around you, but importantly, your place and presence in this universe, in this world, and who you are and what you represent, and giving yourself all of that to be able to attract and bring in what it is you actually want. So I think that's really important to define here. What is it that you want? How do you want to feel? Start focusing on that, because I feel either which way here, you're calling in a new emotional connection, whether it's with this person or someone else. That's going to be up to you. But I also feel you're calling this in and it's coming towards you. I do feel there is an apology coming as well. Um, and what I'm gathering from this. So the guidance here is, Pisces, to really own you. Focus on you, because then you become attractive. If you're trying to force something, they're going to push the other way, because I see this energy within you, okay, for both of you, not just you, both of you. All right, so what we're going to do is go through each sign to see what the potential outcome is with each zodiac. All right. I just need to shuffle the decks and then we'll get into it. If any of you get a chance to timestamp, because I won't be doing that until later, feel welcome to do that in the comments. I really appreciate that. All right, let's have a look, Pisces, with each sign. So we're going to start at Aries. So Pisces connection with Aries, what they want you to know. Yeah, again, this is about surrendering to the divine. When you surrender in this connection, Pisces, you're going to see things open up and start again for you with your Aries connection, okay? So this seems quite promising. Once you kind of let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to, again, refocusing, I feel like, is going to be a win for you if you really want this opportunity with this connection to flourish. But in addition to that, if you get super clear on what it is that you desire in a connection, you might find that if you're asking for something and better, that you're going to potentially call in new love as well, in terms of what it is that you actually truly want in a person that makes you feel a certain way and brings, where you both add significant value to each other's lives. Okay, Aries, so that's for Aries. Let's jump into Taurus. We've got be bold and make the first move. Wow. And fulfillment of wishes. Okay. So Taurus, there you go. Pisces to Taurus. Taurus is letting you know, like, you know what? I need to know how you're feeling. It's like they need to know how you're feeling. And if you express that to them, if I don't know, this just seems like they're really open to making this work with you. But I think they, maybe in their own experiences here, Pisces, they're kind of like, well, I messed up and I want this, but it's like there's this little bit of I don't know, disappointment, pride, something here. It's like they need the reassurance for some of you. That's what I'm getting here with Taurus. But they're letting you know, like, come on in. Let me know how you feel. And if you want this, like, let's work towards this, because that's what they're calling in for, what they need. So let's move to Gemini. A time for healing. Base chakra. So Gemini's energy is very different here, Pisces. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, I think this is going to be a slow moving energy, okay? They're really trying to connect in and how they feel. I don't feel they're feeling very secure within themselves right now. So that could be what they're working on. And hence why there might have been a disruptive departure, okay? Their energy is, they're really working on themselves. I feel they might be a bit down on themselves right now. But that's what they're going through. It's a hard place to be in for you, Pisces, which I understand. But again, sometimes people need reassurance, or to, for them to know that, I don't know, to say that you're okay with it, with them, but letting them know that you're thinking of them, if that makes sense. But there's something here. I just think this one is going to take a bit of time to flourish if you are dealing with a Gemini, because this is their energy that they're sharing with you. So we're moving to Cancer. So Cancer wants to share with you, Pisces, that it seems like they're almost ready to come around here with you're very close to achieving your goal. If you have been really wanting to, you know, move forward with this connection, what I'm seeing here is they're starting to make plans. They want to move forward. They're getting clear on what they want. So I feel with this communication that's showing up energetically that they're going to come through. They're potentially, you might see it a lot sooner than you realize. Okay, Pisces dealing with Leo. So your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus with solitude. Yeah, so Leo's calling in, Pisces, that you guys need to come together and get clear on what you were working towards. And this shows up very much here as we talked about moving forward. And that's what really Leo, energy is seeking right now. They need to know what it is that you guys are working towards, to make it work. But they're, you need to add a little bit of fun in that. But it also seems too that they're going through their own transformation right now. I think they're going a little bit more within to figure out how they're feeling and how to make it work. So they're going a bit more internal here is what it seems. But at the same time, it's like you guys, I feel like you guys might talk and connect, talk about a plan moving forward, but you might find that they kind of withdraw a little bit, but they're in contemplation mode. They're figuring out how to do it, how to make it work, because you matter to them, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for Leo. Let's have a look at Virgo. So Virgo, we've got have faith in your dreams and sacrifice. So it seems here that Virgo is willing to do what they need to do to make this work. And you're being called, Pisces, right now just to kind of hang in there for yourself. If there's something that you truly desire, like hang in there. If you really want this, it's like hang in there. But again, this is about focusing on you, not on them. I do feel that, this could go either way with Virgo is what I'm feeling, and the same with Gemini, but it's just it's a slower moving energy, okay, with Virgo. I mean, that's understandable being Virgo, but I feel like that they're in it with this sacrifice energy. They're in it, but they're in contemplation of how to also deal with this, right? So that's what's coming in for Virgo. Let's have a look at Libra. Show the world the real you. Libra is struggling with trust right now, it seems here. There's something that they're not trusting, Pisces. And I think the best way to support yourself is to do you and is to be you. That's going to be your strongest, it's kind of like the strongest way you can advocate for yourself is by doing you. For some reason, I don't know, they're pretty jaded here. I don't know if you know why, what happened, or maybe understand what happened, Pisces, but to me, with this temptation energy, I'm just getting like they're just not trusting right now. You might find too that their way of dealing with it may not be in their healthiest ways either. So I don't know, just be mindful here if you're dealing with a Libra. I think the best thing that you can do is you've got to attract them in with this Empress energy and really focus on yourself. That's what I feel. That's the only way that I feel that they're going to come truly around and communicate with you. So let's have a look at Scorpio. Believe in the impossible and the universe. Wow. Yeah, so something is shifting through here with Scorpio. I think if you didn't believe that this was going to work or come around, I do feel that this will. Um, in believing in the impossible and universe, they're going through their own transformation. You might find, subject to the age or whatever, you might find that some people are going through their own dark night of the soul, through a midlife crisis or something like that. We do see that there's some lesson here, and potentially that's, that can be very Scorpion energy here right now. But I feel like having faith in this connection has faith too, and can see the potential here of making this work. So once they're kind of in that state where they're feeling things have shifted, I feel you'll hear and you'll gain communication from them, Pisces. All right, let's have a look at Sag. We've got bring love into the situation, and suffering in silence. Wow. So they're going through something here. I mean, it's interesting because Sagittarius, I find, is quite an independent energy, and just likes to go do and be and, have their thing going on. But they're not showing you what they're truly experiencing here. Um, and I'm feeling like to connect with them, you got to figure out how to get into that heart space with them, because they're going to be the type of energy that's just going to keep going and doing, right? To distract themselves from whatever they're truly feeling about this. Okay, let's have a look at Capricorn. We have got emotions are running high. Oop, and the disruption energy. Ew. Sorry, guys. Capricorn seems like a hard one to be dealing with right now. All right, so emotions are running high and disruption. Yeah. Maybe just, kind of steer clear the Capricorn energy. As much as they're grounded, I'm getting a lot of fire pushing on through here. Yeah, there's something here. Mm, I don't know. I'm just like, communicating with them isn't important when they're grounded, because they feel like their whole world's come down. Their whole world's come down. They're dealing with ego. They're dealing with a lot of shit. What I'm getting here with Capricorn. So I don't know. I'm just like, keep an arm length approach here. When they're ready, they're going to come communicate with you, but I don't feel they're in a good place right now. So just letting you know here, Pisces. Let's have a look at Aquarius. Communication is key, and choose wisely. Yeah, they seem to be confused here right now. Pisces, I feel, in what to do is what I'm gathering here. But they want to keep communication open. They want to still connect with you. They want to talk to you. But it's like, I think they're confused too on the approach forward, how to deal with this, how to handle this. Okay. But they want to talk, and that's great. They want to talk. They want to keep communication open. They feel that's the best way to start potentially rebuilding, and then you guys to figure out your way forward. It just seems a little clouded right now on what that is and what that exactly looks like. But again, the communication piece is quite relevant. So to me, this seems quite positive energy. All right, Pisces and Pisces. So a fiery climax approaches, an emotional loss. Yeah. So if you're dealing with the Pisces, they're deeply feeling it here, guys. Okay, as are you. You might find that emotions are running pretty wild here. I know it says fiery climax approaches, but truly knowing, you might find that they've got these bursts of, anger coming out towards you because of what they're experiencing. That they are suffering quite deeply, is what I'm gathering. They're thinking about you a lot, and really trying to understand, what to do here. Um, but again, if I'm seeing communication and I'm seeing healing either which way happening here, guys. But with each of your counterparts, your situation is going to be unique or different, but that is what is showing up for each sign that you may be dealing with. I hope it has supported you, dear Pisces. Sending you a whole bunch of love and support, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye now.